Every Dripfeed car coming in the Agents of Sabotage DLC. We only have 6 new vehicles and 3 new helicopters and planes. So starting off, we have Warstock Cash and Carry. Don't ask about the taco van. I'm not sure about that. We could now apparently buy the taco van. Southern San Andreas Super Autos. And the only vehicle on Legendary Motorsport in the Dripfeed content. Very small DLC. Even smaller than the summer DLC, which is surprising for Rockstar. Makes you wonder what is going to happen in the next few months if they only have 9 new vehicles total, if 6 are vehicles. Also right behind us is another part of the Dripfeed content, the Mackenzie Airfield hangar. Here we go. Little sneak peek here. Nothing really changes inside though. Nothing really changes except the new interior you have. Also guys, we have our first Rockstar logic of this new hangar. You could barely even fit the new crop duster plane we have inside of it. Obviously, I'm a little off here. You have to be 100% exact. I would just take a look at that. You can barely even fit it in here. Obviously, this wasn't meant to be saving at vehicles, but just a little... You think I would make it a little bit bigger, you know? Just a tiny bit bigger to at least fit the new plane we have inside of it. Let's start with what most people are probably looking forward to, and the 2 most expensive ones, even more expensive than the airplanes on the Dripfeed content. By the way, these are all in order from release date of each website. So this is Warstock Cash and Carry. So if Warstock Cash and Carry was the first website to have a new vehicle released, it would be the Taco Van. If Super San Andreas Super Autos website was the first to be released, it would be the Vapid Firebolt. And if it was Legendary Motorsports, well, we only have 1 vehicle for that website. Also, this is new business right here, the Mackenzie Airfield. So let's look at these one by one, top speed, everything you need to know about them. And let's make this video as fast as possible. So let's start off with the first vehicle that will be released on Warstock Cash and Carry, the Willard Faction Interceptor. You have the classic police siren sound, very unique. I don't think any other vehicle has. This is obviously new in this DLC, different police siren sound, so very interesting here. Also, the speaker on top is so funny. Now this has a base cost of $4,150,000 for a faction. That's how expensive these police vehicles are. And my predictions were right when I made the how much will this DLC cost, when I said these police vehicles will be the most expensive vehicles ever. Or a trade price of $3.1 million that you have to complete the slush fund and slow and low as part of the Lowriders DLC. Which is very interesting missions that make you do for this trade price. So driving this vehicle, it's a faction. We already have the faction in the game, but this is the police interceptor version of it. So it's not gonna be the fastest vehicle ever, but I mean it's a police vehicle. What else do you want to say about it? But it does perform pretty good. It has your standard GTA Online handling, nothing too creative or unique about it. It's a faction. Now the next vehicle that would be released is the Coquette D10 Police Interceptor. One of the most looking forward to cars of really the last few DLCs, if I'm being honest. Could be the fastest police vehicle we have. Also probably the most hyped up one as well, before it's even released. And you already know it has a base cost of $5,620,000 for the buy it now price. And a trade price of $4,215,000. And the requirements are complete slush fund and 10 dispatch work missions. So that's actually very easy to do. Hopefully they count it if you already did, but last DLC that was kind of buggy, so you might have to repeat these, just letting you guys know. And yeah, this is the Coquette. It's going to be a little slower than the regular Coquette D10 we have now, so not going to be the fastest vehicle ever. It's still going to be very speedy, one of the most fastest police vehicles we have currently, not counting the Hellcat, because that thing is a beast in a straight line. But this is going to be an amazing vehicle everyone's looking forward to, as well as the customization options too. The customization is insane on this vehicle. And look, brand new feature right here. Rockstar made it so you can now have the sirens flashing without the sound. Much looked forward to feature. So Rockstar actually adding some quality of life changes we wanted. Look at that. And let's just go through some of the customization options we have. We have new sun strips. Of course, the different aerials on the police car. Some different liveries, check these out here. Sheriff, Richmond Airport, and the spoiler options. Add that dinner plate onto the back. Now this car, I know a lot of you will be looking forward to what the top speed is, so let's test this out right here. Again, nothing too crazy, but it is going to be at least the second fastest police interceptor we have now in the game. So we chose the airport for this. About to max it out, it sounds like right now. 115, 116. The last shift. So about 120, maybe getting up to 121 for the top speed. Again, I'm not the most accurate. If you want as accurate as possible testing, go Bruffy 1322. Again, amazing. I test every single vehicle. Man is a beast. But 120, 121 miles per hour, that's very, very competitive. At least comparing it to some of the vehicles we got in this DLC. Next up, we have the Buckingham D7 Iron Mule. Insane cargo bob type helicopter. Let's get in it here, see how it sounds. Now this one is actually kind of interesting. It doesn't have any weapons on it at all. It looks only to be a cargo bob 2.0. That's all it appears to be. Also, I have no idea what is sticking out at the front of that. That looks kind of crazy right there. The base cost for this is $2.3 million and trade points of $1.7 million. You have to complete the Guzman files, which is the Mackenzie Airfield mission, so this will probably be released with the Airfield hangar. But other than that, it doesn't look to have much. It will probably have some armor upgrades, speed upgrades, but no weapon upgrades, which is very, very interesting. Let's go inside, see what we have here. We do have a passenger, so maybe they'll have some kind of weapon. We're still not sure yet, but from what I've heard, this does not have any weapons at all. Can we open the back? Let's see. Now this is the Western Duster 300H on the Warstock cash carry. The new Duster plane also probably going to be released sometime near when we do get the Mackenzie hangar upgrade. But other than that, it's just a cool little Duster plane. Might have some little mini games with it. And here is the taco van. It is just a taco van. It's a taco van from Freebo, but now you could buy it. About time we were able to buy the taco van. There's not any upgrades to it, it's just the taco van. So, classic taco van. That's all for this vehicle. For some reason, it is on Warstock Cash and Carry for a price of $345,000 or $258,000. Now we have the first vehicle to be released on Southern San Andreas Super Auto's website. It is the Vapid Firebolt ASP. Kind of a lowrider looking vehicle. Sporty vehicle. It is on the off-road category. Interestingly enough, it's in the off-road class, which it does feel good off-road. I'm being honest, it does feel good off-road. So we might get this soon actually if Rockstar repeats their history of releasing off-road vehicles on Christmas week when the snow comes. This might be one of the first we get. So don't be surprised if it comes tomorrow or Christmas week. Now the customization for this truck is actually very great. You have lots of different wings, some bumpers. You can change what is inside of the trunk. You can change the engine block. This does feel like a Benny's type vehicle without the Benny's in the off-road category. It really does feel like a low-rider vehicle, but for some reason it's in the off-road class. So I don't know what Rockstar was. I don't know what they were thinking right there, but apparently it's an off-road vehicle. Let's turn on the speedometer here and see what the top speed is for this. I'm assuming it's going to be near the top for the off-road category actually, because it's a sport truck in the off-road category. Very interesting why Rockstar chose that. Maybe there's some different wheels I didn't see yet. This might be faster than the Police Coquette. Oh my god, it's faster. It's faster than the Police Coquette D10. There is no way. We're already getting up to 124 miles per hour. We reached 125. I saw we reached 125. Could probably get more if on the city streets with all the bumps and stuff, because cars do go faster on the bumps in the city. So this vehicle, it's really fast. It might be the new best off-road vehicle in the whole game, which is crazy to say. Next, we have the Vapid Uranus Lost Speed. I don't know what that name is, but this is in the Sports Classics category. If anything, this looks like an off-road vehicle to me. Amazing customization. You can change what's on top of the roof. The light bars are insane. The top ones don't turn on. Of course, Rockstar fashion right there. You have some wheels, different spoilers. The inside looks insane. Change the seats, change the roll bars. Overall, a very good rally looking vehicle. The cost for this vehicle is $1.1 million. Very affordable. And you see, just look at the stock picture right here. Compared to this, it just a whole change to it. Let's see how fast this thing goes. And compare it to the other ones, other Sports Classics vehicle. So looks pretty good. Honestly, all these vehicles feel the same as the Coquette, which is kind of funny. 109 miles per hour. Take this turn here. 113. I think we're maxing out at 113. Again, maybe a little more on the city streets with all the bumps and such, but 113 looks to be the max, at least on a flat surface for the Uranus. What is it again? Lost Speed? What interesting name. But here is the one legendary motorsports vehicle we have in the sports car category. The Coquette D5, a new Coquette. And it looks like one of the classic ones actually. So the old school looking ones, it looks like that. So very interesting that this is the newest one. But D5, I guess the newest one is D10, so it makes sense that this is the D5. Look, have a little rusted logo, fully upgraded right here. Let's test this thing out. And let's not test off-road because it's in sports car category. Though it does handle pretty good. I will say it handles pretty good off-road. So just listening to how this sounds, it sounds amazing. Probably the best sounding car on this whole list here. And yeah, you can tell it's fast. It's not going to be any Banshee GTS. The Banshee is actually the fastest vehicle we have now in the whole of GTA Online, fastest ground vehicle. In the whole of GTA Online. But this, I could see this holding its own in the sports car category. Now let's have a look at some of the customization. We have a few different spoiler options, of course. Actually, we have a lot of spoiler options right here. We have 19 different spoiler options, counting the stock one, which is crazy. 18 different bumper options. 18 skirt options. 10 exhausts. The customization on this vehicle is really insane. Let's check out the different liveries here. You have black stripe, white stripe, blue double stripe, white double stripe, and the racer graphics. Flames. You have bounty hunting detailing. Sprunk Racing, that looks actually pretty nice. Zero Racing and Faded Camo, which has the rusted type look to it, which I'm kind of vibing with. Let's turn on the speedometer here and see how fast this goes. So good acceleration, of course. It felt like very good top speed when I was driving it a few minutes ago. So let's see the top speed of this. Already beating all the other ones on this list. At 120 miles per hour. Take this turn. 125. New record here. I think we peaked at 125. Let's see what this actually gets on the highway. Because as you guys know, the cars do get affected by bumps. Speed boosting, curb boosting, whatever you want to call it. Cars, for some reason, do go faster on bumps. So on the city streets, side roads, you will be going faster than at the airport, let's say. See, at 127 and we're going uphill. That's only because of the bumps. 130 miles per hour, 131. Going a little downhill, so this isn't going to be an exact test here. But 133 miles per hour, that looks like the peak we just had. Can probably go a lot faster. And the base cost for this, $1,730,000. Not that expensive. I'm surprised it is not that expensive at all. So, very affordable right there. Comparing it to the Banshee GTS, I know this is just a stock version, not how Special Works version, but Banshee GTS HSW is the fastest ground vehicle now. and it's only $300,000 more expensive. So very affordable cars is DLC. I'm surprised by Rockstar for that. So that was all the Dripfeed vehicles coming in the Agents of Sabotage DLC. Not that many, to be honest. So if I was you, I'd be expecting some GTA 6 info coming out. Obviously, we're going to have to wait until summer for the next GTA Online DLC. So I would be expecting something involving GTA 6 to be coming soon. But if you guys got this far into the video, probably means you liked it. So leave a like, subscribe to see our video I make next.